Hey, what's up, you guys? What's up? This is Carl Brister, and you are watching The Groove. That's right. That's right. We're so glad that you guys could join us today. It's Thursday. You've made it through a crazy week. I know this week was crazy. So much to talk about. So much to talk about. How y'all doing out there? How you doing? Listen, because we have so much to talk about, I know this was a special week. Listen, I got a special show for you tonight. We have the return of the house music king, is what I call him. He's an icon and a legend in house music. Mr. Kenny Bobien will be joining us tonight. You know, you were here before. I know you guys have been riding with me, and you know that Kenny, we had him on for our premiere episode, and we had some technical difficulties, but Kenny will be in the house tonight. And listen, that's going to be a special thing. So y'all tell your cousin and them, your friends and them, your aunties and them, all of them and them's that we got a great groove for y'all tonight. Let's do it. The groove, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Brister. The groove. Let's go. The groove. The groove.
Love came to teach us how to love, to truly love unconditionally. Love chose us to bring forth love.
I've got a question, but I ain't got the answer. So maybe you can help a brother out if you like, why can't we just love each other? You're my sister, you're my brother. Can we find a way to figure this love thing out? What the world needs is L-O-V-E love. What the world needs is L-O-V-E love. Oh, lately the world's been going crazy, but hate divide. Love's the one thing that unifies. Oh, brother, what's going on? So we've got to come together in love. What the world needs is L-O-V-E love. What the world needs is L-O-V-E we need elevation, no discrimination, no miseducation, all across the nation. Politicians making money off the poor. We ain't got no voice if they know we won't fall. I can't breathe, better say no more. What the world needs more of this. What the world needs more is love, sweet love. We need immigration, compliance legislation, with no hesitation. Let's love as a nation, no matter who's in love. If you agree and if you don't, we've got to love one another. What the world needs, one another. One another. What the world needs, one another. It's love. Ooh, L-O-V-E. L-O-V-E.
That's right, LOVE, love. Did you guys know this is the ASL sign for love? That's right. You know, some of us thought that was, Wakanda forever, but I found out otherwise. And, it sort of kind of goes hand in hand. What's up, guys? This is The Groove with your host, Carl Brister. And I'm so glad you guys joined us tonight. This is where music meets passion. And we find our groove in life and we ride that groove together. Let's do that. Groove is where that sweet spot is with the music when everything just comes together. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring it together and then we're going to move on from here in a musical journey that you'll never forget. Listen, guys, what's up? So glad that you're here. If you're checking in, I saw one of my students. Yeah, you guys know I'm also had been in education, and we're going to talk about that in a few weeks. Yeah, shout out to you. Thank you for stopping by, man. But yes, listen, guys, we got a lot to talk about when you talk about love. That LOVE is the remix for a single that I put out that was produced originally by Steve Walker out of ATL, written by Steve and myself as well. Shout out to ATL. Shout out to you guys. If you're just tuning in, I hope you will make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. What's up, y'all, on YouTube? And if you're following me on Friends or on Facebook, make sure you click that friend button. Let's be friends. And if you're on Twitter, what's up, you guys? Make sure you follow me. Tonight, we have a special guest. Mr. Kenny Bobien is going to be here joining us. He's the king of soulful house music, as I like to call him. He calls himself the vocalizer. And if you know Jersey music, you know you have been in the clubs and you have definitely got your groove on to a Kenny Bobien track. But, this week, love. There's so much to talk about. Let's just get into it. The slap. Yes, everybody's talking about the slap, but I think we need to talk about it in terms of love, LOVE. I think the slap just sort of kind of shows us the need to have more love and for love to be that thing that is always ever before us. I'm not going to say one thing either or, Will Smith, as you guys know, started out in music, Fresh DJ, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. So, he is an artist. We do know him originally from music. So it's a music conversation. And I mean, Chris Rock is legendary in and of himself, and all of the music and movies, that he has put out, and many of them cross over into the music world. And, to see that exchange happen is disheartening on so many levels. And it makes you sort of wonder, is there love in the world today? It's sort of hard to get that groove going if you're not sure if the people in the room got love for you and if, you're valued and respected. So the question is always going to be, is there love in the world today? What do you think? Do you think there's still love in the world today? I'd love to hear your comments. If you can, chat me. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it with Mr. Kenny Bobien. And let me know. I had a chance to go out into the streets and just get some people's ears and see what they had to say. And I had a conversation with this young brother named Mike. I want you guys to check it out and then let me know what you think. I'm Carl Brister.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. What has love taught you?
You make a lot of sacrifices for love.
Okay.
So that's one thing it taught me.
Do you see love in the world today?
50-50.
50-50. Talk about that 50.
I mean, half the world hate each other, half the world love each other. If we all decide to all come together and love each other, then things will get a little bit better. I feel like if we start with that, to love each other, support one another, things will get better.
Thanks, Mike. Yes, yes, yes. As you can see, when I dropped the single LOVE right before COVID, in fact, the day that I talked to Mike was the day that we lost another legend, Kobe Bryant. And then right soon after that, we were into the pandemic. And the question was, is there love? Is there love? We write so many great songs about love, but is there love in the world today? What are you guys thinking? I really need to know, because I don't know about you, but after the Oscars, we all needed to recalibrate a few things, and we want to send love out to not only those involved, but of course to Jada and all the kids that were watching as well. So much to talk about. And I can't wait to jump into this with Kenny Bobien. I've just heard from his people. He is definitely logging in. He should be here at any moment. But in the meantime, you guys, let's just talk a little bit about this thing called love. I got a little something for you. Of course, of course, of course. This is I Love Me Some You. I can't say this enough about this beautiful queen that I wrote this song for. You guys check it out. And if you can, feel like kicking back, singing along, be my guest. I Love Me Some You.
That's a serious song, so you know.
I'm supposed to whistle. I can't get my lips. I can't hear the Thank you. Just for you, babe.
Staring at your picture at work, thinking all about everything we've ever done. My boss gets mad, cause I'm smiling, so texting, I love me some you. I almost want to punch out, then I'm punching in again. Put some extra hours on the clock. I'm driving faster, cause I know that after I'll be with you. And I can name a million things that you naturally do. I don't just love you, babe. I love me some you. I love me some you.
Okay, y'all gotta help me do this serious song.
I love me some you.
Thank you.
I love me some.
There you go.
As I make my way back home, I pass the flower man, pick you up some roses just because. Then I get a text reply from you, me. It says, I've been thinking all day about you. You've been working hard. I got your bubble bath. Come up the stairs. I'll be waiting there. Hashtag I love you too, boo. I can name a million things that you naturally do. I don't just love you, babe. I love me some. I love me some.
You gotta do that really good.
Some you.
We need to take this.
I love me some. Ooh, it might seem crazy, but I'm crazy about your love. I don't mind saying that I love you. Walking through the neighborhood with but you're looking so good. Everything is everything. I know they're staring, well, let them, but in fact, I'll give them an interview. Well, ask me, I'll tell everyone the key to love is keep it fun, fresh, unpredictable, sexy, respectful. Girl, you hold me down and you turn my world around. And I can name a million things that you naturally do. I don't just love you, babe, I love me some.
Oh, you sound really good.
I love me some.
See, you know you like the whipped cream and the cherry on top.
Ain't no doubt about it, baby. I love me some you. Well, I can name a million things that you naturally do. I don't just love you, baby, I love me some you.
Yes, yes. I love me some you. You know, we got to say that a little bit more. I just love you. You know, somebody actually, you know, good friend texted me that today. Just want to shout out a former colleague of mine. Just want to shout out Miles. And we you know that we love you too in this house, you know. But listen, guys, what's up? This is the groove. This is the groove. And I'm your host, Carl Brister, and I'm so happy that you guys are joining me tonight. And of course, if you're on YouTube, you know, definitely hit that subscribe button. But also, let's share the love tonight. Share the love. Share that link. Share it on Facebook. Start your watch party, because we're about to get into the party right quick, as they used to say in many parts. But listen, guys. Love is what we're talking about. You know, wherever side you land on with the slap and all that has gone down, you know, we got to end up with love. We've got to find our way there, and we got to stay there, right? We're going to send some positive energy. All the groovy people, we're sending a positive energy out to that situation. Hope it turns out well for everyone. So listen, guys, speaking of love, you know, it was out of love that I started the Love and Unity Fest in 2016. And you guys know it is coming up. It's coming up. Yeah, it's earlier this year. That's right. So listen, guys, but we're going to first start it out with a scholarship bike ride, Love and Unity Scholarship Bike Ride. This thing is taking off, man. I mean, literally. So we're going to support some youth with some scholarships to further their music education, get some instruments, take private lessons, summer programs, whichever it is that they desire to grow themselves. And we're going to go ride for some youth, and also to support the Love and Unity Fest. So check it out. The scholarship bike ride is going to happen on May 7th, Saturday, May 7th. The Love and Unity Scholarship Bike Ride happens Saturday, May 7th. That's right. So happy to talk about this, guys. And it's going to start here in West Orange, New Jersey. So get those bikes dusted off, get them ready. We're going to just take a family ride. It's not a race. Take a nice family ride. We're going to go. There's going to be some musical performances along the route. You guys, you will not want to miss this. So, and you'll also be supporting a great cause. So check it out. That's the Love and Unity Scholarship Bike Ride happening on May 7th. You know, love, you gotta take an action with love, right? So we're gonna take an action on some bikes. Yeah, come on out. It's gonna be cool. Families, everything. And look, there's an early bird special right now until April 20th. So you want to go on and register for this scholarship bike ride. Yes, yes. So listen, how are you guys doing? You know, I need to know, do you guys still feel like there's love in the world today? Let me know. There's so much going on. I know there's war. You know, we have the Supreme Court nominee happening, and people are going crazy, you know, trying to dust up things that don't make any sense. We need more love, guys. And you know what? This is how we started the Love and Unity Fest, straight up out of love. Check it out.
Come on, let's clap for real love. Clap for real love. Clap for real love. These are my 2 reasons why I began this. These are my champions. These are my champions, guys. Jordan and Justin. 2 years ago, there was an increasing uprising of violence against people of color, violence against alternate lifestyles, and the political discourse has gotten increasingly harsh. Would you agree? Would you agree? And when I looked at the situation, I said, what's missing is love. What's missing is love. And so I began this festival in West Orange to bring everyone together without, it's not about political agendas or black and white or Democrat or Republican or straight or gay, or it's not about any of that. It's about love. And can we just have one day where we just come together and love? And that's what today is about. And if you're enjoying yourself, can you just applaud for you coming out for love today? We've got to make this world better.
We definitely do. We have to make this world better. You guys, the Love and Unity Fest. Ooh, I cannot wait. That's coming right up. The Love and Unity Fest. If you have not been to the Love and Unity Fest, this is the year. This is the year, guys. The Love and Unity Fest is coming up. It's going to be here May 21st. May 21st. The Love and Unity Fest is going to be here, guys. You won't want to miss it. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. Our special guest tonight will also be performing. We have rock, pop, hip hop, opera. You guys were here. Allison Bolshoi, Nestor Martinez. We have John Anthony, classic rock. We have Chandler Mogul. I can't even listen. You guys just gonna have to mark the calendars down for May 21st for the Love and Unity Fest, which is coming right up, free for the community. And the point was to bring the community together in love. You know, when I began it, the nation was in, as we are even now, going through a little something. And you guys, this is how it started. You guys check it out. And then we're going to come right back with some music. Here we go. We see a lot of divisiveness in our neighborhoods, in the news, and in our relationships. It separates us from coming together as human beings. But we can change the story by coming together and celebrating our diversity and bringing positivity to counter the negativity through the power of love. And music has always been a way to bring people together. Hi, I'm Carl Brister, singer, songwriter, recording artist, and dad to these guys, Justin and Jordan. And I want to personally invite you to the Love and Unity Fest, where we can spread love through great performances from different styles from across the globe. There'll be food trucks and fun activities for the kids, right guys?
Yeah.
So let's come together and we can send the greatest message of all out to the world.
Love.
And here we are, the Love and Unity Fest, guys. You don't want to miss it. It's a it's something that really, really, really you have to experience. There's so much love and so much unity. We learn about cultures. There's going to be cultural displays. There's going to be activities for the kids. This is a day that we come together, and then there's information on how we can get involved in the community and make things better. This is my heart. You guys know that. So listen. For more information about the Love and Unity Fest, you can go to musicvillage.live. Check it out. There's videos from previous performances. And Viola Sykes is going to be performing this year. We have the West Orange male and female steppers, gospel choir. They're all going to be here, guys. So listen. You don't want to miss the Love and Unity Fest. So we are awaiting we're not awaiting anymore. We have a very special guest in the house. Yes, listen. I shall not be moved. You are my friend. I'm telling you, Jersey, stand up. You guys. We are so delighted to have a legend in the house. That's right, guys. So listen, we're going to get you ready for this legend, though. You guys got it. We're going to get you ready. So after this video, you guys will be greeted live by the one and the only Mr. Kenny Bobien. Here we go.
Let's go to church for a few minutes. Y'all don't mind, right? Y'all know I'm a church boy, right?
gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you guys. Here we go, Mr. Kenny Bobien. Hey,
Hey,
what's
what's up,
up,
man?
man? Brother, it has
How's
been too
everything?
long. It's good, good.
I know. It's been crazy, crazy, crazy.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm
But you
telling
know
you,
what?
man. I'm
Hey,
sitting in here. Uh,
you good?
huh?
I said you good, you
Oh,
good.
okay.
But
I was gonna
to
say
the
I'm
front.
sitting here. I'm sitting in the studio looking at your album. I'm in Savion, and I'm looking at your. I don't remember the name of this album, but I remember this album. Oh, what is that?
Un-
Undefeated.
yes, sir.
I remember that album, Undefeated. Yeah,
Thank you,
I'm sitting here
man.
looking. Yeah, I remember that album. How you doing, man? How's everything?
I'm good, brother. Shout out to Harry. Is he there? Tell Harry I said what's up.
I will tell him. I just got finished doing a vocal. I'm actually working with Marshall Jefferson right now on the new Ten City album.
Oh, beautiful.
Well, yeah, I'm working on the new Ten City album, but I'm working on the new Marshall Jefferson album. I get the projects mixed up, but I'm working on his album right now. Next week I'll be doing vocals for the Ten City album. I'm just doing so much. It's God is good. That's all I can say, and it's just driving me crazy because I'm trying to finish up my album, and it's just it gets crazy sometimes.
Look,
But I'm here. I'm here.
these are good problems to have, man. I'm so happy that you
Yeah.
made it and took some time out, brother. I appreciate that.
Oh man, it's an honor being here. It's so much going on. I'm still trying to get used to all this virtual stuff. I always had somebody doing this stuff for me, so it's kind of hard, but I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Hey. We all learning, man. It's been a learning time these last 2 years, bro.
Yeah,
But you know what? So
yeah.
speaking of learning, I know
Hmm.
there's so many people we hear your music. We've been blessed by your music, but I really was wanted to take this time to get to know or let to share more of the man behind the music. You
Okay.
know, and
Yeah.
in that clip you said, y'all know I'm a church boy, and all of that. So tell me a little bit about Kenny Bobien, the kid, the young man growing up before Kenny was Kenny.
You know, I remember I'm the oldest of six children,
Mm,
and I remember a lot. I remember when my mother first, my mother, our family has been going to church all our lives. But when my mother finally got to the place where her life changed, I was about 7 or 8 years old, and we were more consistent with it. My mom got saved, and my mom was in the choir, and uh, church became our life. That's what it was. It became our life. Well, everything that had to do with it. We were in vacation Bible school. We were in Sunday school. We were at revivals. We were at tent meetings. Whatever. Whenever those doors were open, my mom was there. She had us there. You know,
mm.
and that was my life, and I loved it. I always loved it. I loved going to church. I loved singing in the choir. And yeah, man. I mean, that's just been who I've always been, that kid, that loved church. I never was really a kid that you know I know a lot of kids that grew up differently in the streets and doing different
Right,
things.
right.
I was never that kid. That wasn't me.
Okay,
You wouldn't get a call about me stealing a car, and you wouldn't get a call about me doing crazy stuff. That I wasn't that kid.
okay.
I think the
But
most trouble I got into was my mouth.
I'm in that club.
Had to have the last word.
Yeah. Well, what were the church ladies a part of your original musical influence? Because I wonder I've heard some artists who sing in their falsetto mention the church women in the church, the way they wail or the way that they moan or emote. Was that a part of your influence?
Part of it, not all of it. Part of it, because yeah, I mean, as I grew up in church, the female gospel singers were a great influence on me. You know, like I love Tremaine Hawkins.
Mm,
I love Mahalia Jackson. I always kept her stuff. Shirley Caesar, Cassetta
mm,
George, Cassetta George, Albertina Walker. I love
mm,
gospel, period. But a lot of the secular singers were big influences on me too, like Aretha Franklin, Shaka
mm,
Khan. And my
mm.
numero uno, when it comes to females, my numero uno is Patti LaBelle. It has always been. Ed,
Ah,
Ed, Carl, everyone that knows Kenny Bobien knows that there were three singers that was the most influential in his life. And had the opportunity to work with two of them. One of them I'd never got a chance to work with, but it's always been in this order: Luther Vandross, Patti LaBelle, and Jennifer Holliday.
ah.
It's always been. When it comes to women, I love Aretha, I love Shaka Khan, I love Whitney, I love Mariah. But when it comes to women, it has always been Patti LaBelle and Jennifer Holiday.
Mm. That's a
Those have
combination
been
right
my two.
there.
Yeah. And I got an opportunity to work with both. I sang background for Jenny for a
Mm,
minute, and I opened up for Patti for a minute. Her musical director, John Stanley's a great friend and a big fan. He started out as a fan, and I remember opening up for her and her being backstage dancing and shouting while I was on stage singing Be Moved. My numero uno has always been Luther. You know, I never. It's so amazing how that happened too. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but when it comes to women, I've always loved the women singers, but it's always those Aretha Franklins and Shaka Khans and Jennifer Holliday and Patti LaBelle, and who else did I love? Those women have always had a great influence. And then when we go into the gospel, there's not too many gospel singers that I don't love. So yeah, Vicky Winans, CeCe Winans,
yes,
you know what I mean?
yeah. For me, I think Cece has always been in my top three.
Isn't she amazing?
Yes, just
And she's an amazing person too. She
mm,
really is. Beautiful
yeah.
person. Really is.
Speaking of singers, with
Hmm.
your amazing falsetto, who would be in? Hey, come on! The truth is the truth. Um, who would be in your Mount Rushmore, your top five of falsetto
Hmm.
singers?
Let me see. To be honest with you, Carl, I never thought about it. Not in an order form. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
no,
I've never. It's like I've never like I said, who's number one? Who's number two? I never had that. But that's interesting that you said that you asked me that, because it's never. But I've always Eddie Kendricks has always been my boy.
uh-huh.
Uh, what I don't remember his last name. Russell. What's his name? Uh, I know his first name is Russell, and he used to sing with the Stylistics.
Okay, well, I don't know his name, but I know that voice. Yeah.
Yeah, Russell something. I forgot his last name, but from the guy from the Stylistics. I say Eddie Kendricks. Who else did I love? Sylvester, of course. I love Sylvester.
Mm-hmm,
And you know what I loved about Sylvester's style of falsetto singing, and I think that's how it attached. It was so churchy. It was so gospely and so churchy. That's what I loved about his. It was different from everybody else. It's like when you get Eddie and you get Russell and you get what's that other boy's name that did that? Because wait a minute now, I like Harry Ray too,
hmm.
and I knew him too. I knew him as a young kid. He was my friend. Harry Ray from Ray Goodman and Brown.
Oh,
Yeah, and they were the Moments first, and then they were Ray Goodman and Brown.
okay.
And we were actually working with the same company, Hush Productions, that had Melba Moore, Freddie Jackson, and they was working with our group. We were working on our project, and they had just released the brand new Ray Goodman and Brown album called "Take It to the Limit,"
Hmm.
and that's when I met Harry. Oh man, it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. But it's so many. I didn't ever thought about it in that order, but yeah, man, those are the ones. Those are the
Okay.
ones.
Okay. That's a good list, man. That's a great list.
Yeah, man, I love it. Even today, I still listen to. I still
Hmm.
listen to them. You know.
It's beautiful. You mentioned Sylvester at that, I mean,
hmm
I could imagine. Do you get comparisons to Sylvester?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes, and that's how I ended up getting a lot of doing a few of his songs over. Like when I did "You Are My Friend," it was from Sylvester's version that I did.
Ah,
That ended up being one of my biggest records. But I did the house version of it. His was more of the ballad version, and then we did the house version. But from Sylvester, I covered over and over. I covered "I Need You," you
mm,
know,
mm.
and because they were like, "Oh, you remind me, your voice is just so much like," and I'm listening to it, and I'm like, "Yeah," because we got that gospel feel thing to it. It's not just a. I did a stylistic song over. I did an album back in what 99 2000 called "Bless," a gospel dance theory,
Mm.
and the first single um, was a remake of a stylistic song. Have you remember that song? "I Can't Give You Anything." You remember that? I can't give you anything but my love, but my love. You remember that? If I had money, I'd go wild, buy you pearls, dress you like a queen,
Oh wow,
and
you
in
did
a chauffeur
that.
limousine, you'd be so fine. But I'm an ordinary guy, and my pockets are empty. Yes, I'm an ordinary guy, but I'm yours till I die. I can't give you anything but my love. Yeah, man, stylistics. That's the
Beautiful,
stylistic.
brother.
Thank
Beautiful.
you. That was the first single off that Blessed album. Because a lot of
Wow.
people think it was the song "Blessed," but it was actually that, the stylistic, and it was huge because uh, Japan and China, Korea, they love the stylistic. So when that came out, that made the song did so well in the Asian continent. It was really good.
Oh man, wow. So real quick before we go into one of my favorites, which I already told
Okay.
your people, I told Wally this is my jam. Before we go into
Uh
I Shall
huh.
Not Be Moved, I want to ask you,
Wow, "I Should Not Be Moved" is your favorite.
bro. I listen to that. I work out to it. I run. That's my song. That's that song that gets you over the hump.
Right, right.
But I want to ask you. You know, you were raised in a church. The church is your foundation. Did the church accept you singing outside of the four walls and into the
Mm-mm.
secular environment?
Not in the beginning, because the church has a tendency to be set in her own ways. You know what I'm saying? And has a tendency to be so starched, so self righteous, if I could use such a word, and no, she didn't always accept it. The people didn't always accept it. I had people come in my face. I'd be touring, at that point. things were going really, really well for us as artists, especially when we're doing the house music and we're traveling all over the world. And when you have had as many hits as I have, in traveling, I was something. I was something as a kid. I really was. I wasn't out there like, people I know. I wasn't like, I was always church home, but I was something. I really was. You wasn't. I had a mouth on me. Oh my God, when I think about it. So, my thing was, I remember I had just got on tour, and a lot of times people would use the pulpit as a sounding board. Like, you reading me from the pulpit, really? You would do that? So I was like, okay, well, since my money is the devil money, you don't need my tithe. You don't need my offering. You don't need, you know what I'm saying? Because, you doing music like this and you touring all over the world, you making sometimes in a night what some people make in a month. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm like, oh, so you don't need my $1,000 tithe and you don't need them. All right, since you want to throw shade, like one mother told me, you ought to be ashamed of yourself taking Jesus to the club like that. Yes, she did. I told her, I said, it seemed mighty strange. Y'all can accept people bringing the devil to church and I can't take Jesus to the club. So I went through it for a while, but that was before people really understood, that. And then, it took me a while to get to that place where my focus had to be, what it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
It rocked you a little bit and you sort of had to get through that time.
I did. And to God be the glory. Now people understand that our ministry is not to be embedded in the four walls of the church. You know what I'm saying? The real ministry is out there. And Jesus always told them that. He always said, listen, I didn't come to heal those that were well. I came to heal those that were sick. They couldn't understand. How could you sit with the Pharisees, and how could you sit with the tax collectors, and how do you sit with those people, those unclean people? It's just amazing. How he let us know. I came here to touch the world, to touch those that people wouldn't normally, and I believe that that's our purpose. That's real ministry, as we step outside of the church. Don't get so embedded in the four walls of the church that we can't step outside and do God's will. Because I believe that's what God's true will is, But I went through it, y'all. These church folk can be something else. They could be something.
Don't I know it? Trust me, I know.
They could be something. But I mean, I love them. I love us. I really do. But we could be something else.
Listen, on that note, we're going to just rock a little bit of I Shall Not Be Moved, because this is an amazing performance with Harvard. You were at Harvard performing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So great.
Yes.
That's right.
So you guys listen up. Check it out. We are here with Kenny Bobien. And you guys are about to check out a wonderful performance of his up at Harvard, and we're going to be right back with Kenny. Check it out.
Whoa.
That is like, that's my jam. I shall not be moved. Listen, I hope you guys are enjoying this conversation with house music legend, house music king, Mr. Kenny Bobien. He is in the house. What's up, you guys? I see you guys on Facebook. What's up? I see you guys with your comments. I appreciate them. I'm gonna shout out Aiden. What's up, Aiden? Thank you for your comment. He said, "Hello, Mr. Brister." That means he knows me from the school system. What's up, my friend? And Richard, what's up, brother? Thank you for your comment. Thank you for watching. I see you out there on Facebook. Richard is a great musician, sax player, and he was at the Love and Unity Fest last year. And I'm hoping that Richard, you got to give me a call, man. Listen, we got to do something. Come on. And shout out to John Anthony. Oh, my goodness. John Anthony killed it. John Anthony is classic rock vocalist, and he came out this past week and was at the Crunch Fitness out there in Verona, New Jersey. And we were promoting the upcoming Love and Unity Scholarship Bike Ride, which is happening on May 7th, guys. Scholarship Bike Ride is happening on May 7th. Going to support young musicians. Hope you guys come on out for that. And of course, John Anthony will be performing at the Love and Unity Fest this year, which is happening on May 21st. That's right, May 21st. And not only will John Anthony be taking the stage, but the one and only Carl, did I say Carl Brister? Of course I'm going to take the stage, guys, but the one and the only house music king, Mr. Kenny Bobien. And shout out to New Jersey's finest house music diva herself, Viola Sykes, Little Girls. She will be on stage. If you don't know, if you haven't put this date down, you don't want to miss it. And also, West Orange Stand Up, your male steppers, your female steppers, your gospel choir, and more will be in the house. So we are just excited about Kenny being here tonight. If you got any questions for Kenny, we hope that you guys will just go ahead and put them in the comment section. We're going to be moving forward really quickly. I hope you guys have enjoyed our time with him, and we're looking forward to Kenny just logging back in and finishing up with us tonight. Shout out to you, Floyd. I call him Unc. Floyd Gray, talented musician in his own right, one of New Jersey's finest, chiming in. I see you guys down in VA. What's up, you guys? Thank you for chiming in as well. Wherever you are, we have to continue to see love in this world. I hope you guys are enjoying the groove. This happens every every Thursday, every Thursday night, 7 p.m. right here, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. We be live. It's all about finding our groove together and moving through this journey of life. And we're talking about love tonight. Do we still see it? Do we still embrace it? Do we still share it? What do you guys think? You know, we just got off the most unforgettable moment of TV this year with the slap. And we're talking about love. You know, there's war going on, and we're talking about love. Whatever it is, I guarantee you, the solution starts and ends with love. Guys, I thank you guys for joining us. I think Mr. Bobien might have had to go back to the studio, as you guys saw that he is recording. We're going to just play one more song, and after this song, we'll be back with Mr. Bobien, and we will close this episode out. I so hope you are enjoying it. please text me. Please comment and let us know what's your favorite Kenny Bobien song if you see love in the world today. And to continue the mood of love, I'm going to put this in here. This is a little medley of love songs that I hope you guys can enjoy. Check this out. Here we go.
Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. I wanna go back. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Are y'all ready to go back? Y'all tell me if you remember this one. Listen.
Girl, close your eyes. Let the rhythm get to you.
I know y'all remember it. Come on.
Don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind. Yeah, lay back and groove with mine. When you feel that beat, and we can ride again. Share that feeling. Come on, y'all sing. I wanna rock with you. Hey. Ooh, that's you. Yeah. I wanna rock with you. Ooh. Right away. Come on, one more time. I wanna rock with you. Boy, that's you in today. I wanna hey. So let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. I wanna go back. Oh, let's go back. Let's go back.
I think we're gonna go back one more time. You want to do that one? Here we go. Let's see if y'all know this one.
Drifting on the moon. There ain't no place I'd rather be than with you.
I know y'all know this one. Come on.
Than with you. Well. Hey, day won't make away from night. All we need is candlelight and the sun. Soft and warm. Ooh, glad to be here alone with a lover like no other. Sad to see a new horizon slowly coming into view.
Y'all sing with me.
I wanna be living for you. All that I'm giving for the love of you.
Come on, let's do that one more time.
I wanna be living for the love of you. All that I'm giving for the love of you. So let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Oh, I wanna go back. Let's go back. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go back. Let's go right back. I want you to love me back. Want you to hold me back. Love me, hold me, squeeze me.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Carl Brister, and I hope you enjoyed that performance as much as I did. Listen, if you were feeling it,
Hey, what's up, guys? I hope that you enjoyed that performance as much as I did. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moment. Shout out to the Isleys. Talk about falsettos. Shout out to Michael Jackson, MJ, and of course Philip Bailey, Prince, all of the greats. And we have one of the greats here with us today, house music king, a wonderful, wonderful personality. We're gonna bring him right back for you guys, the one and only Mr. Kenny Bobien. Hey, hey, my brother.
I'm telling you, man, this whole virtual stuff, man.
You're doing
This
it, though.
thing,
You're doing it.
oh my God. I was like, how do I get back? How do I get back? How do I get back?
You're doing it,
Oh
though,
my
man.
God.
So we left
Oh my God.
off with that great performance at Harvard, man. That was with the choir.
Oh my
Right?
God. I remember that.
Yes. When
I remember,
saw
and
that,
I remember doing a lecture at Harvard. That was that performance. That was the actual annual day. That Sunday, that Saturday, I did a workshop panel. Friday night, I did a lecture at Harvard, and I was like, I'm doing a lecture at Harvard. I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. It was amazing, and I remember I had such a good time. The when the school brought me out there, the music department of Harvard, the what is it, the Kumba singers, something like that. They brought me out there, and they were like, "Oh, well, we have the suite at the Marriott. We did this." I was like, "Can I stay on campus?" Because she was working at MIT, and I was like, "Can I stay on campus at MIT?" I just at least, it was just so much fun staying on the campus. They couldn't believe it. They were like, "You want to stay on campus? You don't want to be?" I was like, "No, I want to stay on campus. I'll stay on campus." I had so much fun. It was really cool.
You
It
now,
really was.
I mean, I saw, they had the live musicians, but this is a personal question. Whoever is playing the bass on the actual recording is killing it.
Kevin Stansel.
Mm.
Lorraine, do you know Lorraine? You know Lorraine
Yes,
Stansel?
yes,
That's her
yes.
son. Her son.
Ah,
Yeah. Her
bro.
son.
I mean, all of the musicians, everybody's so in the pocket on that song.
Well,
Period.
James Perry produced it.
Ah, okay, okay,
Him
okay.
and Deuce Martinez, they worked on it. They produced it, but James did it because Timothy Wright actually wrote that song.
Hmm. Oh well, I
And,
mean, it's yeah.
yeah, and we did the house version of it.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "What y'all do?" In the beginning, before he passed away, he was like, we were going inside Institutional one night for a concert, and he was like, I was like, "Is that the great Mr. Timothy Wright?" He was like, "What y'all do to my song?" So I looked at him. I said, I said, "What did that check say we did to your song?" He said, "I got another one for you, Doc, if you need it." It was so funny. He was
Wow,
like, "You need another one? You need another one? I got another one."
bro.
Oh
I mean,
God.
like I said, that song it's one of those that can get you through. For
Yeah.
me, it's on my rotation. I'm always listening to it. I put it right where you about to sort of kind of go for that last extra lap or that extra push, and
Uh-huh.
it gets you through, man. I mean, do you see how your music has touched so many people? I mean, do you
I have.
step back and see?
I have. It took me a minute. It took me a minute because when it's you don't really. I don't know how to explain it, but
Hmm.
I do. I do now, and it made me understand the responsibility. It made me understand the accountability. It made me understand. It really did that. You know, uh, your your life, your testimony, and what you musically. I've always wanted my music not to not I never wanted what I do to define who I am, because this doesn't define me,
Mm-hmm.
but wanted it to be a part of my ministry where I could basically share with somebody the experience of my life in such a way, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when you talk about stuff like, Carl, you've been through some stuff, but you don't always want to sit there and go, okay, this is what happened, that would happen, but you want to give it to them in a way where they'll understand it, they'll receive it, and you don't have to get too, you be like, I get you now, I get you, I got you, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Yeah,
always wanted my
yeah,
music
yeah.
to do that. And when I realized that's what it was doing, it was such an amazing thing. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I didn't know at first, but when I did realize that it touched so many lives, I realized the responsibility I had. And that this wasn't just a career. This was not just about getting a Grammy nomination. Thank God for them. This was not just about any of that stuff, but this is about ministry. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And people's lives being touched. I love the announcement. Kenny, you were nominated for Grammy this year. That's beautiful. But the greatest announcement that I got is when I get a letter from somebody, for some kid in France, that said, I was just about to commit suicide. I was getting ready to jump off the roof, but I had to listen to You Are My Friend one more time. And when I listened to You Are My Friend, I realized I had every reason to live. Thank you, Kenny Bobien. That kind of stuff. Woo!
Yeah,
I'm getting worked up
I
because
know.
that's the kind of stuff right there. That's like, oh my God,
Yeah,
to
man.
hear that. Yeah, to hear so many people suicide attempts, and then they listening to Brighter Day and I Shall Not Be Moved and Father and You Are My Friend. It's like once I hear that, then I was like, okay, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's
Mm.
worth it.
Was there ever a time for you that you 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 the dream that you were believing in, it's like you couldn't see it, but you had to continue to move forward? Like what we try to do with the groove is, many people are trying to find that thing that that makes them uh
Mhm.
yeah, they're trying to find that sweet spot in life for themselves, and some people have been on that road for a long time. And I'm wondering if you've ever gotten to a place where you had to sing one of your songs to yourself. Maybe you couldn't see it and you had to find your way through.
Yeah, yeah. I did. I really did. I remember because 9 times out of 10, when I get to that point, I'm singing something else.
Mm.
And most of the times, most of the songs that bring me through those tough times in my life, I have to be honest. I always end up finding myself singing a Fred Hammond song.
No weapon.
You know, No Weapon, All Things Work Together, Your
Mm-hmm.
Steps Are Ordered. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? What's the other one I listen to now? There's one I listen to called, oh my God, the the Love Unstoppable album with They
Mm.
That Wait and Lost in You Again, and but he has one called what's that? The last one he's got called There Was a Time I Truly Believed When I Could Do It on My Own.
Mm.
You remember that? This
Mm.
concept for me was all wrong. But I found a savior who turned me around and he placed his love on me. And I will trust him. Yeah. Trust him. That's the name of it.
So you sing other songs.
Yeah, it's always somebody else's song. I think I only remember one time ever singing one of my songs that really touched, that reached into side of me where it touched what I was dealing with at that time.
Mm.
And yeah, it was only one time that happened. But 9 times out of 10, it's always somebody else's song that does it for me. I don't know. I don't know.
When did you know you found your groove? When did you know this was your lane?
That's so funny you should ask me that, because we were just talking about that. I think I knew that this was it. When I did Grateful. When I did Grateful with Dennis Farrer. I gotta say thank you, 'cause you made it all possible. When that came out, and I listened to it and I saw the response, and I said, this is it. You can't be like everybody else. This is. And then when I knew the people that was listening to it, because I took a lot of stuff, I can't say I took it for granted, but I just kind of like didn't know. And I was calling somebody, it was an industry person, and I was like, they don't know who I am. And when I said something on the phone, I was like, hi, this is Kenny Bobien, and I don't know if you know who I am, blah, blah, blah. And it's one of those people that everybody knows, but he's hard to get to.
Right.
And he called me back. And that was when Grateful had come out, and he called me back and he was like, do I know who you are? Do we know who you are? And I was just like, he knows who I am? Really? Do we know who you are? Are you serious? I'm so great. He just started singing. I was like, it was Grateful. It was that, because I don't know, I guess it just hit me in so many aspects. I would be certain places, like I was in Austin, Texas one time, and I was like, what the heck do they know about Kenny Bobien in Austin, Texas? But they did.
Japan,
it's amazing. Yeah. God is so good, man. I'm telling you.
So your journey has been so cool. I mean, if Kenny Bobien today could give Kenny Bobien, who's starting out, a piece of advice, what would it be now in looking back?
Looking back, I would tell him to be more patient. Because I think a lot of things, if I was a lot more patient and I sat back and I waited, it would have given me the opportunity to pray more and to see, I know it would have been different if I was just a bit more patient. If I just waited on the Lord just a little while. I thank him for where he brought me, but I realized where I tripped up, where I could be a little more patient. You could be a little bit more patient, because then you can sit back and you can see, and things would be so much different. You know what I'm saying? So much different, so much better. I see myself getting there now, but it wouldn't have taken so long to get to this. It would have gotten there a lot sooner had I just been a little more patient, Yeah.
That's
I always say that to you. Yeah.
That's a word. Sherelle Steele says, hey, y'all.
And,
hi. Shouting out everybody watching on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Oh, hi, everybody. I love you all so much. I love everybody. Shout out to my boy Byron Stingley in Tin City and Marsha Jefferson that was nominated for a Grammy this year. I love y'all. I hope you get it.
Congratulations. That's right. But listen, we got some big news, man. We have some big news to share. What do you mean? What? You're gonna be with us at the Love and Unity Fest?
That's right. Oh my God. That's right.
That's right. Man. Kenny, you're gonna be with us, brother, and we're excited to have you there.
I'm looking forward to it. That's gonna be so great. Oh my God.
Yes.
Are you performing as well? You're performing, right?
Absolutely. In fact, listen, I want to just share with you just a very short little bit about what this festival is about and where it came from. And then we just want to have some final words with you, brother, on your big appearance coming up with us on the 21st of May. You guys check it out. We are here with Kenny Bobien, and this is the Love and Unity Fest that we're having on the 21st. This is the passion from which it comes from. I want you guys to check this out, and then Kenny's going to be right here. Hold on.
Come on, let's clap for real love. Clap for real love. Clap for real love.
These are my two reasons why I began this. These are my champions. These are my champions, guys. Jordan and Justin. 2 years ago, there was an increasing uprising of violence against people of color, violence against alternate lifestyles, and the political discourse has gotten increasingly harsh. Would you agree? Would you agree? And when I looked at the situation, I said, what's missing is love. What's missing is love. And so I began this festival in West Orange to bring everyone together without, it's not about political agendas or black and white or Democrat or Republican or straight or gay, or it's not about any of that. It's about love. And can we just have one day where we just come together and love? And that's what today is about. And if you're enjoying yourself, can you just applaud for you coming out for love today? We've got to make this world better. Yes.
Beautiful. I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we just want to sort of get you to talk about love. Why coming to the Love and Unity Fest is such a part of what you do with your music and how we're looking forward to having you.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think whatever we do, I was just talking to someone about that. I'm doing a conference soon. You'll be hearing more about it, called Advancing the Kingdom. And one of the workshops and one of the symposiums that we're doing is called A Heart for Service. Love Conquers All, and there's a passage in the Bible that talks about love, and it says, though I speak with tongues of men and angels and I have not love, then I am nothing. Then I am nothing. I am just a sounding brass and a tinkling cymbal. I'm just an empty wagon making a lot of noise because there's nothing in me. Love is the root. Love is the epitome of everything. No matter what we do, we have to do it in love. And I think that's where a lot of people are missing it and not understanding, that, beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God, and everyone that loves is born of God and knows God. For he that loves not knows not God, for God is love. So it's impossible for you to say that you know God and love him when you don't love your brother and sister. How can you love God whom you've never seen, but yet you don't love your brother and sister that you see every day here? It's impossible. It's impossible to do what we do and not have love. It's impossible. We can't do it. So love is important. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not boastful. Love is not puffed up. Love conquers all. And the only way that you can have true love for what you do is if you have a heart for what you do. That's what's important. And I realize that this is touching so many people, Carl, because we have a heart for what we do. And when you have a heart for what you do, you have love. So to God be the glory.
Yes, sir. We're looking forward to you being with us at the Love and Unity.
I can't wait to be at this festival. I've never been there before, but I can't wait to get there. And I can't wait to be a part of it. Thank you all so much for inviting me, and I'm looking forward to being there and having a great time with you guys. I'm trying to move around and everything. This is why I gotta This is why I got to get me a tech guy, Carl, because I don't know nothing about this stuff.
And listen, brother,
And I'm in the studio. I'm doing this from the studio too, so I'm here working on this Marshall Jefferson thing and this Kenny Bobien thing and this who's this other guy? I just did some Charles Dawkins. Yeah, I did some stuff with him too. So I'm
beautiful,
trying to get this stuff going, you know. But I'm just so happy that I got an opportunity to do this, because the last time we tried to do it, we got so messed up and it wasn't, you know, the connection was bad, the phone was bad, but I'm glad we got a chance to do it today. And we cut
Yes.
off for a little bit today, but I was able to bring it back in. And now I can see you so clear. I'm hearing you so clear. It's really cool. And I'm looking forward to the festival. I really am. I can't wait to get there. And I'm inviting some people and telling them to come, you know, let's be a part of this, because the world, you know, Carl, I'm going to say this and I don't want to take up too much of your time. It's the only way that people are going to know who we are in Christ is through love. And the love that we show towards one another. It's not by our gifts. It's not by our talents. It's not by how much it's not how I tell people all the time, it's not your capability, it's your availability. You know, and it's not by anything else. Oh, that Kenny Bowman, he all over the world. It ain't none of that means anything. That's not how they identify us. They identify us through the love that we have. By this shall all men know that you are my disciples, that you have love one to another. That's how they recognize us. And if we don't share that love, like love and unity is the way to share that love, so that the world can see and the world can understand. You know what I'm saying? That we're not so high that you can't reach us. How do you think they identify with God and identify with who he is? Through us. Through us. So, yeah, it's important.
Much love, my friend, my brother. We will see you at the Love and Unity Fest, man. And
yes.
And we're just gonna rock out. We're just gonna rock out. We're just gonna have a great
time. Brother.
Yes, we'll both be hitting the stage. We'll both be hitting the stage. Our good sister Viola Sykes will be hitting the stage. And
yes, she will. That's right. La Viola will be there. Well, that's gonna be great.
We got a great array of different kinds of music. We have opera, we have jazz, we have rock, hip hop, R&B. We have gospel choirs from West Orange, New Jersey. It's going to be a great time. Everybody,
oh man,
save the day, and
I'm looking forward to that.
And it's
whatever happened to that group Christafarian? Remember that reggae gospel group called Christafarian?
I don't remember that name. I don't, but I'd love to hear from them if y'all out there.
Yeah, I remember them. They were a Christian reggae group called Christafarian. Ooh, they were hot. They were really good.
Wow, absolutely. Well, listen, Kenny, we want to let you get back to your session as well, making some more of that great music. And
thank you, Carl.
Thank you, my friend, my brother. Thank you for the time, and we pushed through the technical stuff and we got it done. Thank you so much, man. Oh,
yes, sir. Anytime
there
you
is
need.
Carmen Brown. Shout out to Carmen Brown, singer Carmen Brown.
Hey, Carmen. That's my sister. I love you, Carmen.
We got jazz vocalist Lynette Shear chiming in, saying wonderful interview. We got Shauna.
Hi. Somebody wants to say hi to you. Carl.
Harry, what's up, brother?
What up, man?
Harry's helping me with the scholarship ride on May 7th. So everybody, he's
gonna be bombing my interview. Hey, Harry, that's nice. Bob, come on, bomb my interview. No, I'm only playing. I just wanted you to see. I told him I was in here, and I was talking about his album, Undefeated. I was telling him I was in here. Harry said that's a great album, man. Yeah, it is. It really
musicvillage.live.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother, and you have a great session.
I appreciate
you. We will see each other very soon.
Okay.
All right. God bless you.
Thank you. Love you too.
Love you too, my brother. All right, everybody, you heard it first. Kenny Bobien will be in the house, and I couldn't say it any better. That if anything else, the Bible does say that we are to love one another. It's as plain as day. Shama Hayes is asking when and where is the Love and Unity Fest. So I'm going to show you guys one last time. I'm so happy for the question. Shama Hayes. So the Love and Unity Fest will be on May 21st, 7 p.m., West Orange, New Jersey, at Thomas Edison Field, 75 William Street in West Orange, New Jersey. You can go to musicvillage.live for all information. And for those of you who love to ride, we are having a Love and Unity Scholarship Bike Ride on May 7th. And that's also going to be at Thomas Edison Field. We're starting from there, and we'll be riding as family. And it's going to be great. And this is going to support some young musicians, give tuition, scholarships, help for instruments, and support the Love and Unity Fest. And you guys can all come right here to www.musicvillage.live for all the details. We thank you so much. This has been a really special night, a special interview. I know it's gone a little extended, but I look forward to seeing you guys live. Listen, we're going to do this. And oh, by the way, yours truly is coming out with a new single in April 22nd. You guys check me out on carlbrister.com. You guys are going to hear all about it. The single's called Trauma. Come back next week, Thursday, 7 p.m. We're going to get into the new single, Trauma. And guys, come out. You're going to hear some more of Kenny when you come out to the festival. But we're going to close it out with a song about love from yours truly. We're going to dance you on out. I see my mom out there. I see you, Mom. Hey, and thank you for chiming in. That's my mom, Sonia Brister. And talk about love. And guys, this is it. We so appreciate you guys. See you next Thursday. Tell somebody. It's going to be great. Got special guests. We're going to talk about my new single next week coming out. And it's going to be a one that you won't forget. God bless you. Continue to love one another. And let's groove out together.
You're the one who makes me feel like I can fly. It's you. You're the one who lets me know that I'm that guy. You got me taking chances and falling in love, giving into my heart, 'cause I think you're the one. You're blowing my mind with the things that you do. There ain't no doubt about that. I love me some you. 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 just what you do, but I love me so.
When you were singing I Love Me Some You, what was in your head when you were, to make you be able to sing the song in the way that you sang it? What were you thinking of?
The night before.